My name is Will Zimmerer. I'm International Meditation Master. And I should speak why I'm a vegetarian. So I'm a vegetarian since my 25th birthday, which means I'm today 62 years, 37 years old. So I ask you honestly why you are eating meat. That is my question. The today meat is really poison. They put so much poison inside of the meat to make you suffer, to make you ill, and to make huge profits. And this is the reason that the pharmaceutical earn so much money, because the people are eating meat. It's one reason. The other thing is, from the eating, why I should eat my brothers and sisters. I love animals and I love people. Why I should not kill people and eat them? This is absolutely the same thing. It doesn't make sense. And you see today the health condition of the people. I was traveling here mainly in Asia, everywhere, and what I could see, I was in India, in the Himalaya for instance, and also in Tibet. You see 60-year-old Tibets and you see 95-year-old Brahmins, and then they pick up every leaf and bow it back down, pick it up, and this for 2 hours. Or they clean the ground without a broom, just with a cloth, and they clean it, just so. And this huge holes, people who are older than 90 years old, and then you go to the Tibetan people, even with 55 years, they cannot do this anymore, because all of your joints are getting poisoned through this acid meat. And so the thing, it doesn't make sense for me to suffer for what I should suffer. Things is over by yourself. You can eat very delicious, also vegetarian. Okay, I'm a raw food eater, much better. I can make all the things like I could do with 25 years. I'm total fit. And look the people in my age, what they can do and what I can do. It's just the thing that you look up for awareness, what you are doing with your body. At the end of the day, you will suffer so hardly for the things which you have done to your body. And it doesn't make sense for me to say, okay, I cannot eat meat and so on. No, it's I cannot live without meat. It's just a shift. The Indian people are used to eat only vegetarian food. There's no problem with that. And the oldest people, for instance, in China, close to Vietnam, they have in one village 5 guys over 115 years old. Or is it a coincidence? They're eating only vegetables and rice, nothing else. So, and you say, okay, I don't care when I'm old. Then other people have to care for your body. You're old and you are a burden for the society just because of your bad habits to eat meat. And all the whole environment suffering from the meat. You put cattle everywhere, then the shit, then this water, then this shit is going inside of the water and kills the other fish inside, or it's getting very fast green. There was in Germany, or there is in Germany, a huge lake, and then they have put just shit from the chicken farm. It was just about 500 liters inside of this lake. Afterwards, the lake was biologically dead. Just from 500 liters of shit of the chickens. Things is over. And if you have everywhere cattle and so on, the poison, if you have poisoned the landscape, first the water and all the other things. And we don't need that thing. And why you want that the chickens and the cattle are suffering for it? What you're doing with the chickens is just torture. Nothing else than torture. And you're responsible for it. In 20 years, we don't have here any fish anymore. The fish farms, for instance, need for 1 kilogram fresh fish, 2 kilogram wild fish. They're fishing out everywhere the fish like crazy, and in future we have dead oceans because of your eating fish. And then they put the nets, the fishing nets, they let it in the ocean, and afterwards big mammals like the whales are going in this fish, cannot move anymore, and you kill them with that. It is so, they put all the big fish nets inside of the huge fishing boat, and then they fish the fish out, and then they have no space enough for the fish. So they put the fishing nets inside of the water. And we have so much garbage in the ocean just from fishing. But you say, I don't care, I want to eat my fish. If you eat the farmed fish or the wild fish, it doesn't matter. But I said, for 1 kilogram farm fish, you need 2 kilogram fish. So then they cannot find big fish. Then they pick out all the time the very small fish and give them to the farm fish. And the result is, in 20 years, this is the best. We don't have the fish in the oceans anymore because of eating fish. Okay, you say I don't care. Then I'm getting my crabs, my shrimps. In the shrimps, they put antibiotica so that they grow much faster. And then they have made a test from the best shrimps in the world in Canada. 10% had so awful bacteria that can kill everybody, because the bacteria is getting antibiotic resistance. Oh, and yet then you say we cook them in any case. Before you cook them, you have to cut them, and then the bacteria is everywhere in the kitchen. And you have also these bed bugs that can kill everybody. So this means in normal shrimps, can you imagine that in normal shrimps, what you can buy on the market, there is 50% have the bed bugs already inside. So, and this is good for your health, or is it not good? Even they are farm shrimps. The farm shrimps are the worst what you can buy. Same is for salmon. There's all farm salmon. So you get this, and if you cut it, and if you don't be aware, then you have the bacteria inside of your body. And what's that? Oh, then you suffer for what you want to suffer. I can cook you so delicious vegetarian food that you never will miss it. And it just needs some training, nothing else. You learn to, and it's much cheaper. And it's not a burden for our environment. Our idea when I was young or younger was, if everybody would be vegetarian, then there would be enough food everywhere, and we don't have to culture so much so much landscape for the food. We need just 50% would be enough. And so for 1 kilogram normal case beef, you need 20 kilograms at least vegetable and other things. For 1 kilo, 1 to 20. This means for 1 kilogram you can have nature I say 100 people. For we say a buffalo is a cow is about 800 kilograms, 10 times of weight of the people, and you that of all the other stuff in. Then think over. For 1 cow, you can nurture 20 people. Does it make sense? Then you have enough food. You say you don't care. 200 people are facing last year starvation. 200 million, and you still say you don't care. For what you are caring, for what you are here, we have to serve the world and to serve each other. But but we have also to serve our environment and also the animals. And if we slaughter all the animals, I said it before, they need so much food. And if we grow their apple trees or mango trees, for instance, not much work, it's enough then for everybody that everybody can afford to eat fresh apples, mangoes, pineapples, but everybody appreciates it. And if you're growing oil, what I shown is the difference between the Tibetan people and the Hindu Brahmin caste, for instance, is so huge in the Asia. So what? You can enjoy your day, and I hope you will do so. I hope I have given you enough arguments to change to be a vegetarian. Okay?